Okay, so memory map again, and what I'm going to do is show you how to do a quick 3D visualization. So we'll zoom in and we're actually going to film, so we'll have a scenario. We're going to do some aerial unit filming with a helicopter around Ben Nevis, Fort William. I'll zoom into my most detailed map, the 1 of 25k for the area. And as you can see from the cursor, there's elevation data there. We've got the grid reference and elevation. You should have elevation data. You have to have elevation data for doing this, but you should get it when you buy things like the Land Ranger map. So there's the Ben, that's the top, and for this scenario what we'll do, we're going to have the helicopter flying up this valley, over that saddle, down, round, up, over the ridge, back down this valley, along this valley, up through that saddle, and finish on top of the Ben. So what we'll do is just move it around, and the way we're going to do this is by drawing a track. Just a very quick and easy way of doing it. And once I clicked on draw track, just click and hold my mouse button down and draw on the screen. As I say, it's going to be very quick and rough. Up that saddle, round, and that's the top there, and I double click to finish the track. So that's done, and with the track highlighted, all I do is right click and go 3D fly through. There's a whole host of options in here. Most important one you need to look at is vertical exaggeration. It should be at 1, that is, it will use the heights it's given. If you drag the slider up at the side, it will start multiplying them up and things will get completely out of scale, so that's how it stands. We can also change the lighting direction. Click on that, move your cursor around, you can change the cursor, change how the shadow affects. We'll leave it like that. Click back on the screen to stop it. We can create a video as we play this, create a video of it and save it, share it off with other people. But the main thing is, we'll just go, there's a whole host of other things you can do, but we're just going to play it and go with what we've got. So here we go. So with that first saddle, now we can see all the hills rendered behind. You're all going, yeah, you can do that in Google Earth, and you can actually use the satellite imagery to see everything. You can, and you can actually export this track out, save it out, or send it to somebody, so they can do just that, put it into Google Earth. But as I say, this is just a quick and easy way of doing it. And if you're UK based, you're probably, well, I would suggest you using Memory Map because you can get all the Ordnance Survey mapping. There's the Ben. So you can do it all in one place, and it's really quick and easy. You've seen it takes nothing to set this going. Obviously at the moment I haven't adjusted the speed for a really super fast helicopter, but what we're looking for is, let's crest this ridge, see what we look like. Amazing, all those hills, looks fantastic. Down we go, and you can see the track's actually a bit zigzaggy. Obviously that's me just drawing it with my cursor. But that's what it needs to be for this. You can do more precise things and put a more precise route in. This is all we want. We just want a rough visualization. That looks really great. And we come down the valley again, over the river. You can see the trees marked on there, so sporadic trees now on the ascent. And up we come. And this will loop, it will continue looping around the track, so up the top we'll go back to the pause button when we get to the top. We'll just pause the fly through along the ridge. Wow, I stopped it there. That looks pretty impressive, especially when you think it's going to be green and brown if it's winter and stuff like that. So I'll stop my video file. I could just print that out to PDF or to a printer and give that to someone, but I can also change the view just again by just moving around. Zoom out a bit with my mouse button, zoom in. So a really quick and easy way of getting an idea of what the terrain looks like using Memory Map. Hope it's of use.